Does anyone else feel a little bit overdressed for this event? No? Just me? Hey, so thank you so much for attending the first ever Stand Up for 22 comedy event. We really appreciate you all being here. Hey, we already know what the cause is for, right? We don't need to beat the dead horse on that. I really appreciate you all coming out here. Every single one of these tables was sponsored by a local business. Every single one of these sponsors up here is a local business. Let's give a round of applause for all the local businesses around here, huh? Yeah! Gets me a little bit pumped up. Are you guys pumped up to be here? Yeah, see, I knew I liked you guys. Yes. I can't do that unless you have another $500, sir, but thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. You can meet me out back. Thank you. We have an excellent lineup for all you fine folks here tonight. Jake is our host for this event, so I'm going to go ahead and introduce this fine fellow over here because we would not be able to put on this event without him. He was a staple in this. Let's give him a round of applause. Yeah! He gets me going in ways that make me not be able to wear sequin shorts, so I really appreciate him being here tonight. I'm going to give it over to him. Thank you all so much for being here. If y'all have any questions, suggestions, or numbers, come and talk to me. All right.
Is this thing on? Give me a minute. I got to finish my steps for the day. I'm almost at 70. This is awesome. What a great crowd. You guys are looking fantastic. If I could see you over that spotlight, it's like they're looking for somebody. And I think he's at table 9 with a cowboy hat on. Where are you, Josh? No? They didn't find him yet. So, my name is Jake Hawkins. Thank you guys very, very, very much for coming out tonight. Holy smokes. Yeah. I'm surprised. The line for food was longer than the line for beer, which really blew my mind. It was awesome. I wanted to come up here and start off by talking about all kinds of goofy, sappy shit, but then I saw my neighbor outside earlier today digging through snow so he could weed his fucking lawn. Like, I always liked people, and then I bought a house. It's like, it's the worst thing that you could possibly do. Like, all faith in humanity goes away. Like, this guy he's an absolute weirdo. Like, he'll be out there all day long in this fucking position, just like this, yanking weeds out of his grass. Him and his wife doing it all day long. And I'm like, after a while, you're gonna get stuck in this fucking position. It's gonna be crazy. I went out there one night to have a beer in my backyard, and he was out with one of them little fucking headlamps, weeding his lawn. I'm like, holy shit, he's definitely getting stuck like that. And then he came home one day and found his wife stuck in that position with the sprinkler guy. And now she lives in Florida where they can't grow lawns. So it's perfect. That's one neighbor. That's the lunatic lawn guy. My other neighbor, she was fantastic. You're enjoying this already, aren't you? Holy shit. If all of you disappeared right now, this is all I need. It's camera lady. The other neighbor's a trip too. When we first moved in there, we were building a fence and figuring out where we're gonna put it and all that shit. And my son's outside throwing a football around because my son once in a while gets out of the house off of Fortnite, which is fantastic. And the football ended up over the fence. And she's like, "Excuse me, there's a football over here." And she's a linebacker herself, dude. I'm like, "It's probably yours. What are you doing? Hut!" And she starts screaming about all kinds of just bananas, crazy shit. And I'm like, this is fucking awesome. She's got to own a whole house full of cats, guaranteed. And she starts yapping away about keeping toys on her side of the fence or my side of the fence. And there's squirrels all over my deck. And it's your fault because your trees have squirrel nets or nests or whatever the fuck they're called. And I just kind of slowly sipped my beer like this and was like, squirrels are your fault. They just go where all the nuts are, bitch. So that's how you shut them down right there. When she comes out, like she's gonna like territorial dominance. She comes barging out at the fence like she's crashing through it like it's an episode of fucking Jackass or something. Not happening with me. The neighbors didn't realize who was moving in next door. So they learned pretty quick. They had a camera on the top of their garage, and we're having one of our Labor Day parties. And yeah, well, Steve knows. Or he doesn't remember any of them. That's probably the case. Mine too. But she was out, this was a few days after she was giving me a bunch of shit, and I figured out that she had a camera right above her garage. And we had a pool sitting in our backyard that was directly in front of the camera in front of her garage. So as I was doing a handstand in the pool naked, I was thinking to myself, I hope the zoom's good, because this pool is cold as fuck. September. Yeah, I'm Irish. There's no pretending here, folks. All right, it gets the job done and waters the lawn, but not the neighbors, apparently. So, yeah, she's a lunatic. We figured out how to square those guys away, got everything all set up. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, in order to keep myself from actually raising the body count in my neighborhood, I'm gonna need to take up some hobbies. And I was actually looking at becoming an aerobics instructor. Yeah. This whole front row is like, he's not into fucking fitness. He fucking barely fit in his shirt, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to start this new trend. It's called fat guys in skinny shirts, right? The trick is you buy a shirt that's like 4 sizes too small, cover your body in fucking lube, and just squeeze into that motherfucker. That's right. I like my shirts tight, like so tight you can see my stretch marks through the fabric. Fucking perfect. I call them highways to the danger zone, or directions to diabetes. Whatever tickles your fancy. But other methods for getting in shape, I was looking at a bunch of different shit, and then I was like, what better method to try to lose some weight and to get in real tight shape than the TB12 method? Yeah, nobody's applauding now, you fucking Homer Pats fans. Listen, he left us for fucking sun and sand. Get the fuck over it. TB12 method is like this big crazy regimen that Tom Brady has to keep himself playing until he's like 89 or some shit like that, right? And the whole entire book is laid out. He's got a cookbook, right? Tom Brady made a fucking cookbook. It's wood bound. It's got his autograph in it. Costs like $900. And all the recipes in there are like coconut water, enriched minerals, and fucking kale shakes and avocado gelato ice creams. I'm like, that's not cooking. That's called fucking cooking with cardboard, dude. Might as well shop at, what is it, Whole Foods there? All the grainy shit? Yeah, somebody just went, ugh. That's exactly how I feel. You walk into that store and it's just all paper bags and Birkenstocks. Yeah, smells like shit too. Fucking hippies. Take a shower once in a while. Organic water only though. But everybody knows what has kept Tom Brady young for this long. 2 words, Gisele Bündchen. Yeah, every guy in the room's looking at his wife like, I'm not laughing at that joke. That's not very funny on me. I'm not doing that. Now watch their head snap, right? If you type in Gisele Bündchen into Google Maps, directions to the Fountain of fucking Youth pop up. Yeah, 19 or 20 phones just lit up. Hold on, honey, I got a call. I got a text message from an important client. My wife told me not to tell that joke because it used to be really dirty, but I cleaned it up for you, honey, like a new penny, right? Yeah, I know she hasn't talked yet, which is abnormal. Usually 3 seconds in, she's like, that's not true. That's not true at all. See? Shh, that's what happens. Oh yeah, by the way, if you decide to heckle one of our comics tonight, I hope you are comfortable going through a wood chipper face first because they will absolutely eviscerate you in front of this entire crowd. It's not, you think I'm fucking joking, but you will be on a slider in no time, sweetheart. Anthony's a hell of a fucking cook. He can do anything. Yeah. But Tom Brady is not looking as young as he used to because fucking Fountain of Youth left. Took off with their kid's jiu-jitsu instructor. And it's like, you can look at it and like Tom Brady went from like fucking vampire to that new Batman movie with Robert Pattinson, just fucking pale and gray-headed. You're shaking your head because you know I'm fucking right, dude. I legit, if you pull up a picture of Tom Brady from like 5 or 6 months ago and he's still married, legit, the dude looks like a silver dollar. He's just shining in the fucking sun. And after she left, dude, his cheekbones have fucking sunk in. His head is white like a Q-tip. And he's throwing passes at the ground. Nobody's even catching that shit anymore, dude. It's crazy. Well, it's all right, because she's probably catching a case of gonosypha herpalops from whatever that guy's got going. That's all those jiu-jitsu instructors. I gotta be honest with you. This is the first time I've got up and done stand-up comedy in 3 fucking years. Thank you. I appreciate that, Steve. I'm not going to talk about the C word. We all know what that is. And I told my wife I wouldn't talk about her either. So I'm in trouble. I got my own bedroom. Don't fucking forget that shit. Listen, that is true, yes. This isn't one of those question and answers, all right? I get enough of that shit at home. It's usually you questioning and me having no time for answers whatsoever. If any of you are ever wondering if having your own bedroom is a good thing, look at the fucking smile on my face. Like, it's the shit. I got comic books and drum sets and fucking guitars and fucking porn everywhere. I'm joking about the guitars, all right? Those are all at my fucking band's basement, I think. Right, Mark? Hope so. He has no idea. No response from Mark. That's fine. Typical. So yeah, this is a perfect crowd for me to come back up and repop my cherry. That's for certain. I wasn't worried, though, because the doctor told me it's going to grow back. Right? You're fucking laughing over there. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, don't worry, birthday girl. I got something fucking in a couple minutes here, so yeah. That's what the doctor told me, though. He's like, if you give it a couple of years, those things they kind of grow back. I was like, yeah. But the doctor will tell you anything when you come out of anesthesia and his fingers are in your ass. So I was like, whoa! What the fuck is this? He's like, I'm just checking shit out. You're 40 now. Time. I was like, this is a fucking optometrist appointment, dude. What are you doing? That's the wrong eye, buddy. So yeah, never going back to see him again. It's crazy. But one of the most special days of my entire life was when my daughter was born. It was a crazy day. Was doing construction for my friend's company. I was sweaty as shit, and I'm fat, and fat people out in the sun sweat and smell like shit, right? And get home that night, and my wife's like, nope, no labor. I was like, all right, sweet, I'm going to bed. Lay down, and 8 minutes later, I'm going into fucking labor! Middle of June, right? And I'm like, oh, this is fucking awesome. So she gets up, and I get up, and I'm like, can you just tell her to hold on a little bit? Maybe give her a call? Tell her I need a couple hours of sleep. Made our way down to the hospital, and the maternity ward we're at, it's just this big square. And I'm like, this is going to be awkward. I'm super tired. I'm like, I want to tell weird jokes to the doctors. Be like, we did like 7 squares around here, and she still hasn't dropped this fucking giblet out yet. What do we got to do to make this happen? And I learned an important lesson that night. They don't like yelling in the maternity ward, especially when you're yelling up into your wife's vagina, hurry the fuck up! Please! I need fucking sleep! But she didn't listen still. And when they woke me up and took the handcuffs off, they said, your wife is actually a couple of centimeters dilated. I was like, that's fantastic. I walked into the delivery room, and she's up on the fucking bed with the stirrups. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Don't gotta acknowledge it, just know I know what you're talking about. And the doctor's like, she's almost ready to go. And here I am walking in, grabbing a hold of a leg. And on the other side's my mother-in-law, which, yeah. And I'm like, I'm so happy to share this experience with you, Sandy. This is perfect. Right? And this is a woman that's given birth to like 8, 9 kids. How many fucking sisters? That whole table. Yeah. You'll notice they all look alike. One of them actually just climbed out 22 years later, dude. They didn't even know. She thought it was a fucking tumor or something. She was going to the doctors thinking she was getting bad news. Came back, she's like, you got a brother. Shit, perfect. But even after giving birth to like 19 or 20 kids or whatever the fuck that TV show is, right? We're in the middle of all this, and we're both just kind of like looking down, and like the shaking of my hand right now with the microphone is exactly what I was doing with her leg, and I was like, it's moving! What the fuck is going on? And I just straight up looked over at her. I was like, listen, Sandy, like if some of this stuff starts falling out, I'm just going to have to fucking, going the fuck over. You're going to have to catch me because the doctor's going to be too busy running a plunger, getting my daughter out of here, right? And trust me, I've already tried talking to her. She doesn't want to come fucking quietly, okay? And she's like, the voice of reason. She's all calm now after being fully disgusted like I was. And she's like, everything's looking great. Everything is going to be fine. And we both started looking down, and at that moment, I realized that I was looking at my wife's vagina with my mother-in-law. Listen, that's a real awkward way to knock that one off the bucket list, but I'll fucking take it, because it's been a while. That is all the time I got to open this shit up. But you guys, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. DJ, run that back. Listen, you guys don't know what the fuck you're in for, in all seriousness. All three of these comics are national touring comics. These guys go and slay it across the country. They have children popping up in their wake everywhere they fucking go. And this first guy is no exception. He is all over the place. He runs, Jesus Christ, 17 or 18 different comedy connections down in the Rhode Island and Cape Cod area. He is an absolute slayer from New Orleans and Cape Cod. Give it up for Terron Jackson!
2, 3, 4, 5, everybody in the car, so come on, let's ride to the liquor store around the corner. The boys say they want some gin and juice, but I really don't.
What's up, Gardner? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? DJ, why you turn my music off? You fucking up my set already, goddamn. Jacob, we paying him? We paying this DJ? Yeah, and beers. Okay, all right then, that's no wonder he's skipping my shit. All right, DJ, how y'all doing? Y'all feeling good? All right, y'all look good. Y'all look real good, real good. DJ, you got something that they might know everybody can sing? I want y'all to chip in, chime in, whatever you want to call it if you know this song. Hit me, DJ. Come on now. I don't know the words. Black people don't know this shit. Cut it, DJ. What a night. What you talking about? The night the police was on my ass? Right? Man, y'all look good. Look at all of the beautiful white people up in here. Give yourself a round of applause. I feel like I'm in a Roman Catholic church in this motherfucker. I know one of y'all related to the Pope in here. I know. And if you are, get up now and leave. Because I'm about to talk some unsavory shit up in this motherfucker. I'm feeling good, man. I came from Cape Cod. Anybody know where the Cape is? Yeah. I'm never coming here fucking again. 2 fucking months to get here. It took me 2 months. Ridiculous. The leaves were on the trees and shit when I took off, man. I put it in the GPS. I said, bring me to Gardner, Mass. Where are you going? Fish and Gun Club. The GPS said, you sure you trying to go to that motherfucker? Like, it was crazy. But I got a question. How many people up in here with some friends? Clap your hands. That's right. Now, how many of you are in here with some broke friends? Clap your hands. No, fuck you. You don't never go nowhere with a motherfucker like that. You see that? Everybody else is quiet. He was up front like, broke. I love white people, man. I love y'all energy. Y'all energy is just tremendous. Like, fuck yeah! You know what I mean? And there's 2 white people that I would never fuck with in my life. My doctor and a fucking hockey player. Because look, I can't skate or fight. So I could just see myself on the ice. He would be whooping my ass with elegance. No. No. Fuck that ice. I ain't doing it at all. Anybody married? Your wife gonna whoop your ass. You better hope. I hope she's not in here. Hello, Miss Caucasian lady with the crazy white man in the corner talking about help me. You just fucked up all your sex. This is the beginning of the year. You do know that, right, motherfucker? Oh, it's not? What is it? Oh, okay, she's beautiful, black, and Puerto Rican. She's a fucking unicorn. With or without wings, motherfucker. With or without the wings. Oh, okay, I hear you. Well, man, you know, Cape Cod, I said it before, I came from Cape Cod, but I was born in New Orleans. Anybody ever been to New Orleans? New Orleans is a different type of place when you talk about food, people, spirit. It's real different. It's a deep-rooted place with culture, and all of us are proud to be from there. It's also a place where you learn different things about traditions, like dying. Dying is different in New Orleans. Dying is different. If one of y'all died today, y'all family members gonna mourn you the whole time. Funeral. Some of them look at me, funeral. That's Southern talk, funeral. That's my Uncle Willie coming on me. Boy, what you going, a funeral? Anyway, so, you know, your family go to your funerals and everything, and they mourn you. They mourn for a long time. Like, sometimes you got to tell a family member, cut it the fuck out. They've been dead for 10 years. Like, he's probably telling you to cut it the fuck out, you know? But New Orleans is different. You die, you go to church. They mourn you in church. They bring you to the grave. They bury you. They mourn some more. And as soon as the dirt is on your ass and they think you can't see them or hear them, they fucking in the streets, stomping and shit, second lining. Like, I'm telling New Orleans is different. I was like, look, mama, I don't even want to fuck with this tradition because I don't want y'all doing that when I'm dead. Cry for a couple of months or something, you know? It's crazy. How about kids? Anybody here with kids? I was waiting for a motherfucker to try to say no, you lying ass. Come on. Clap your hands if you got kids. Clap your hands if you got teenagers. Clap your hands if you want to kill them little disrespectful motherfuckers. They got police in here? Yeah. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. One of y'all, man, these kids are crazy. These teenagers are different. My son, for instance, he's always walking around with them skinny ass jeans on. Killing me. I can't stand that. I was born in 77. We didn't wear that shit. Even when we were in the streets, they was telling us to pull our pants up. They wasn't trying to tell us to loosen our pants. It was a little different, you know? I keep telling them, you keep wearing them tight ass jeans, you're gonna get a yeast infection. I know. I know, it's scientifically proven. You're gonna get something down there. He too hip though. Oh, Dad, you don't know what you talking about. You ain't hip. You this. Yeah. Oh, I'm not hip, but you the one walking around the fucking house with them tight ass jeans looking like a robot. Struggling. Take him 2 days to take the damn trash out. I told him, look, you take the trash out in your underwear next time. Don't put them fucking jeans on. You know? Men, y'all feeling good? You comfortable? You good? Good, because I'm about to fuck it up right now. Come on. Yeah, y'all ready? Good, all right. How many of you are suffering from HAS? If you don't know what HAS is, raise your hand. Okay. Everybody who raised your hand, don't, you're good. One of you who didn't raise your hand. What's HAS? You know what HAS is? Oh, so y'all not participating. Jake done brought me out here. I done fucking drove 2 months and 32 hours, and y'all not gonna fucking participate? Y'all are ridiculous, man. HAS stands for hairy ass syndrome. Look at all the hairy ass having men quiet. Oh, shit. What the fuck is it, Linda? Have you been talking to the comedian? Yes, she did. I know everything about your hairy ass. You know why? Because I got one. I ain't ashamed of it. I got one. So, man, I'm going to ask you again. If you got too much hair in your ass, clap your hands. Thank you. Look, the women. Girl, I'm not going, Did you see Bobby back there clapping? I knew it. I told you that wasn't. I thought it was a teddy bear hanging out. No. Motherfucker walking around with Chewbacca hanging right out his ass. Harry from the Hendersons, he was in my ass for 2 weeks. I had to go see the little Brazilian lady. Yep, I did the same thing you women do. I got my mani, I got my petty, you know. She said, you want to? I said, yes, let's go. Lord, that little lady snatched my soul from out of my body through my ass. Women, y'all are the shit. Men, don't ever, let me tell you, I had an out-of-body experience. I literally was looking at my body and my ass cheek was all tight and I was screaming because she, Sexual relations. Can we talk about sexual relations? Anybody uncomfortable? Anybody uncomfortable with sex? Any virgins in the room? Jake, you better put your damn ass. Where's your wife? Right there. Oh, because you're on punishment. That's why. You feel like a virgin, don't you? You forgot where you put it at, huh, Jake? Where's my penis? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Forgot where he put it at. Imagine that, guys. Imagine if that shit, you can detach it and put it up somewhere. Your wife would be hiding your dick all day. You would never find your dick, especially when it was time to leave the house. You'd be like, baby, you see my dick? Nope. She got it in her hands and shit. Nope. I ain't see no dicks around here. Lying ass dick stiller. Get out of here, you dick stiller. She's a dick stiller. You over there. You look like you done stole a couple of dicks in your life. You stole one. I don't want him to get mad at you. I know what you did last summer. Yes, your ass. Oh, with your sophisticated looking ass. You done stole more dicks than anybody in here. She's Dicks and Robbins. 32 dick flavors. White people, can I ask y'all another question though? Why when y'all are talking to somebody from another nationality, y'all try to mimic their fucking accent? Y'all don't realize y'all do the shit, but you do it. Stop that shit. You're walking 7-Eleven. Hi, Ahmed. How you doing, buddy? You fucking see me coming. Hey, yo, Terron, what's up, brother? You got a Jamaican in the back cooking, you're like, hey, Bobby boy, what y'all do? But if I did that to your ass, then I'm wrong, right? Oh, hi, Jim, how you doing? He don't want to say how you doing? I'm feeling just peachy. Why the fuck y'all do that? Like, you're gonna break a toe. You're gonna break a toe or something. You gotta cut that shit out. We don't want to do that. Anybody okay? Ain't nobody piss on themselves, all right? Because I know a lot of you motherfuckers are old in here. I don't want nobody, unless they depend up. Little light blue, big people panties on, huh? I'm good. I thought I used that shit as a pillow before. That was my grandmother's Depends. She slapped the shit out of me with a wet diaper before. I was fucking urine and pneumonia was all little shit chips and shit was done. It's ridiculous, And money is something that we all need to talk about because we all need to have it. Because guys, we all have women. Women, clap your hands if you're not fucking with no broke man. Wait. It's not the honest ones that I care about. It's the ones in here that's not clapping. Because y'all in here with a broke motherfucker. You're like, I done paid this motherfucker way to get in here. I'm not about to clap. Right? Thank you. He doing the dishes or something later when he get back. We're going to work this out. We're going to work it out. We're going to figure this out. But women, the crazy thing, y'all makeup, I love it. There's levels to this makeup, though. There's cheap makeup. Fucking Walgreens, y'all should never do that. Then there's the good shit. QVC channels and shit like that, that. Walmart fucking them up because they got Beyonce and Rihanna on the packages. That's not what they wearing. I don't care if Beyonce's on the package. She don't use that shit. It's $19.99. The price is $19.99. She's a billionaire. You think she's using that shit? The same shit that your grandmother can go get, Beyonce wants to use that. No. Her and Granny Mabel ain't wearing the same type of shit. You better stop wearing that shit. I can tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You know how you know? Go to sleep with it on. Look. Go to sleep with it on. That good shit, you can wake up, go to work. I swear, you ain't got to do shit. You can wake up, go to work. I've seen my lady get up, and I was like, Jesus Christ, what'd you do? Your makeup in your sleep? No, this from last night. I woke up like this. She woke up like that. I woke up like this. Whatever. She had that cheap shit on 2 weeks before that. Her ass woke up looking like an extra for fucking Walking Dead. Makeup was blotching and shit. She had them big ass, I hate them big ass fucking eyelashes. She had the big ass eyelash, the eyelash and fell to the ear and was pulling the ear. And so she was fucking walking like this. Why do y'all do that? Like, why? What's up with this eyelash thing? Like, y'all are going crazy with this eyelash thing. Like, seriously, there's no reason for your ass to have an eyelash that is longer than my forearm. Looking like a whole damn rain shelter or something like that. It's storming. I don't need no umbrella. I go right. I'll just slide with my woman. Come here, baby. I'm right under her eyelids. Come here. Just stay. Don't move. You wet. I'm dry, motherfucker. Just thank you. I bought these motherfuckers. I should be dry. You know? I'm at the bar the other night. Lady walked up to me. She said, hi. She smelled like money. Let me just get this over with. She smelled, hi. I said, hi. I wanted to smell like money too, so I just figured if I talk like she talked, I was on that white people shit. Y'all, what y'all do? I said, you better do that white people shit right now. Do what Billy taught you. I said, hi. She said, has anybody ever told you you look like DMX? Pause. Let me narrate. Can I do some narration? Look, she gonna steal a dick. Make sure you better put that purse back. Look, she going to the bathroom with the dick. Security! So when the lady asked me, she said, has anybody ever told you you look like DMX? During this time, I was in a drought. You know what a NAS is? NAS? If you don't know what it is, raise your hand. Look at all these motherfuckers that don't know what it means, just lying. What does it mean? You, right there. You didn't raise your hand. You're not participating. I'm going to put you on the spot. Jake told you that we fuck with the crowd. I'm going to be gentle on this one. Do you know what NAS mean? No? And you was close. I might, you make it up as you go anyway. You know what I mean? No ass what? No ass season. She's close. It was no ass syndrome. You should have knew the S-men syndrome from the last fucking word. I'm trying to coincide this shit. I'm trying to give you learning. You know? So yes, it was a while. I haven't had sex in a while. So when this lady asked that question, even though I know I wasn't DMX, if she fucking didn't know the difference, I wasn't gonna tell her. I took my hat off and was like, look, I ain't saying I'm DMX, but if that's what it takes for me to get lucky tonight, I'm a balking motherfucker then. You ever notice DMX had that little sissy ass bark? Really? Really, bitch? I'm looking up in heaven. Really, bitch? That old weak ass bark. Out of all the dogs to choose, this motherfucker is barking like the Yokato Taco Bell dog. This is ridiculous, man. I'm like, this is horrible. What are we doing here? Turkeys. I'm so sick of these wild fucking turkeys. Under my window at 4 and 5 in the morning with that gobble gobble shit. Get your ass from up under my window at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got to go to work at 6. If he wasn't 20 deep, I would take my chances with his ass. I would have. No, I thought about whooping the turkey's ass, but they always deep. Y'all ain't, fuck that. Y'all ain't about to read about me tomorrow, a black man mauled by a pack of turkeys. I guess those turkeys say, fuck Black Lives Matter. You gonna get your ass whooped right now. Feathers hanging out my ass and shit. Yeah, Purdue mad at me because he think I'm fucking cheating on him with the turkeys, and I thought you liked chickens. Look, I'm going through a situation. Shut your little ass up. All you trying to do is sell me chicken you just shot all them steroids in. Y'all better stop eating that shit. I'm telling you, all right, keep on. I got a friend right now. I'll be like, yo, Willie. He turned around. I said, Willie, you better come on, Malik. Your wife calling you. It's quick, because his wife. His wife, the other day I seen her, I said, how you doing, Lisa? She said, I said, she's eating the fucking chickens with Willie. That's what she doing. She eating the chickens with Willie, you know. Anybody here like spicy food? Yes. Don't we love spicy food, don't we? Yeah, when it's going in. What about when that shit's coming out? I know how I am, so I know how. I'm going to show you how y'all are. Oh, God. Your wife like, babe, you all right? Yeah. We make the weirdest noises when we're taking a shit. And men, stop calling on God when you're shitting. No, God. God don't have nothing to do with what's going on right now. Stop it. You know, cut the shit out. We're quiet in here right now. That's a joke. Y'all could have laughed at that. You guys feeling good though, right? You feeling good? Where's my drink? I'm a little parched. Let me. So my son, 9 years old, very smart. He's a sponge when it comes to listening to what the fuck I say. He's a brick wall when it's his mother. I think she's paying him. The other day I'm on my way to work. She gives me a call. Terron, guys, y'all can relate. Don't get mad at her. This joke is gonna seem too real. Don't get mad at your woman. Go home, make some love tonight. You're having a good night, okay? All right, here we go. I'm on my way to work and she says, Terron. She calls, Terron. I said, yeah. She said, I'm running late. I need you to pick Ty up. He's still at school. I can't get out right now. Can you please pick him up? Thank you. Bye. I love you. I call her back. Tifa, I'm on my way to work right now. I'm late. I gotta be to work. You're leaving work. I have to go to work. She said, I know, but I'm at work technically. They get technical on your ass, men. Technically, I am at work and you're not at work yet and your son needs you, so I need you to pick him up. Thank you, love you, bye. She hung up. I called her back, she blocked my fucking number. I can't stand these fucking smartphones. Bring back the rotary phones. She can't block me on a rotary phone. 1, 9. Take 2 weeks to call somebody, but I'm gonna put them numbers in, you know? So I said, okay, whatever. I got my son. I picked him up, but I'm pissed. And guys, you know, when you're pissed and you in that car, and if it's just you and your kid, you letting a whole lot of shit out. Women know because women do the shit. There's a lot of shit that a woman tells her kid not to tell you before they get out the car. You hear me? In that garage, boom. You hear that one door shut? Supposed to be 2. The kid then got out the car. The mom is still in the car. Come here. Scaring the fuck out this little 7-year-old. Why are you talking to that kid like y'all on Sopranos? Come here. Keep your fucking mouth shut, okay? Looking at him up and down and shit like he owe you money. Okay, motherfucker. Scared the kid to death. Now I'm in the car with my son and I'm pissed off and I'm speaking on my stuff, my situation, how I feel. You know, it's fucked up. You know what, guys, we say some things, you know, this crazy bitch. I'm the one paying the fucking child support, but I gotta be late to work and she's already at work. She's supposed to be getting off. This is some bullshit. I'm always getting in my ass with no Vaseline. I go to drop my son off. That little sponge. She said, hey, baby. He said, hi, mommy. You had a good day? Yep. You and daddy had fun? Yep. Daddy said he's the only one paying child support. He takes care of me more. It's not fair that you get to work while Daddy's at home. He said the B word. He ain't gonna cuss. Daddy said the B word. What word did he say? Bleach. You lying, you little Clorox 2 knowing motherfucker. I did not say bleach. Say the word, because I need a reason to kick your ass after you snitch on me to your mother. I went home and took all his shit out. He ain't got no toys in that house right now, nothing at all. Baby Boss, gone. Incredibles, gone. Disney Plus, gone, because he loves that shit. Loves it. Super gone. But man, you know, I just turned 45. I'm feeling good about my age. 45 is different. Man, when you get into your 40s, you move different. You do a lot of different things. I love fucking sleep. Sleep is better than fucking sex right now. I'm telling you. 2 in the morning, she, babe. I do her what she did me the day before. Okay, you don't want to give me nothing today? Okay, you watch. You wait till Tuesday, motherfucker. She, babe, and I'm doing her. You know they turn, they dirty, they evil. They know they're not gonna give you one, and you know what they do? You know what they do? They do this. That turn, and then what they do with that gluteus. It's like fucking putting a steak in a wolf's face and telling the wolf, you can't have this shit. You are literally... Guys, stop playing with it. Don't fuck around with that. That's your woman. She ain't giving you one, she in violation. Next time they... Take your knee and... Thank y'all, I'm Terron Jackson.
Give me a fucking minute, I'm big. My future brother-in-law was like, is that Jake running? Don't get used to it, you prick. Certainly not running to chase you down when you take off on my sister-in-law. Joking, Mary, that's never happening. That's good. Your sister never does either. So it runs. See, you guys haven't been together that long, but you already fucking know what's going to happen next. Oh, and what's going to happen next is going to be fun, folks. Before we bring the next comic up, I want to remind you guys, we are limited to about 9:30 for last call for the raffle baskets. And we have a beautiful step and repeat back there. And there's a pirate mariachi with sparkling red shorts and a pair of balls hanging out the bottom of them. So, yeah, if you want to go ahead and get a shot with those things, you know, take it as it comes. Boom-cha! Next guy coming up is a very handsome man. He runs paperback comedy outside Cape Cod, and he just got back from Queerfest Comedy Festival in Ohio, and he's been featured in Honolulu comedy competitions, performed in Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, all over the place. Give it up for AJ Hapenny!
Yeah! Give it up for Jake! Does he look like a bouncer at Build-A-Bear? Give it up for him. Holy shit. I can just see him outside of Build-A-Bear saying, that's too much stuffing. I'm like, whoa. That's enough for 2 bears. Like, chill. And guys, give it up for Terron. He did awesome. I haven't seen Terron since he tricked me into thinking he was DMX. Hey, we were in P-Town, and he said, X gonna give it to you. What? They said, AJ, what can we do to get you down? What can we do to get you down and do a show for us? Well, it has to be in the back of a fucking gun club. Well, what else do you want, AJ? Well, I want a bunch of raffle prizes on the side that look like a divorced dad's yard sale. Just some lottery tickets, a couple pots and pans.
fucking coffee. Booze I'm legally not allowed to drink. I love how there's 200 people in here, and there's one toilet. What the fuck? How can you serve people mac and cheese, pork sliders, and expect them not to shit? Oh, you have balls and a penis? You have to shit all the way downstairs. And you're a poor guy. You decide to have 2 of those pork sliders, and every step while you walk down, a little comes out. And I use that bathroom downstairs. There's 5 pair of pants in the trash. But it's okay. One of them's wearing hot pants right now. Oh my God. It's like I'm back at Queer Fest. This is awesome. And last thing, I want a guy to dress up like gay Captain Hook. If you can do that, maybe I'll show up. As Jake said, I did the Midwest Queer Fest, which on paper sounds like a trap. Right? I'm like, we're gonna round them up. I'm like, all right. We're gonna put a trap door. It was in Columbus, Ohio, and those queers in Columbus, they're fucking mean. They're so mean. Like right when I got picked up from the airport, one of them said to me, "You look like a Puerto Rican Lord Farquaad." I'm like, fuck. Jesus. Somebody once told me. I saw some skinny dude walk by me. I was just like, dude, he looks like the fucking gingerbread man. Like, not my gumdrop buttons. I'm like, all right. And then one of the other queers said to me, well, I actually think he looks like Keanu Reeves. Fuck Professor Snape. I'm like, he's not John Wick. He's John Thick. And then in the carpool, we picked up another comedian that was flying. He came from Wisconsin. And he said, can't wait to get laid on this trip. Of course you can't wait to get laid. You're from Wisconsin. You're used to blowing goats. I'm like, whoa. That's brutal. So one of the comedians on, Dwayne Duke, I probably shouldn't be using his real name, but he walked up to someone at a gay bar. He was like a tall, skinny to get gay dude, and he stopped by. He just looked at him. He's, I love your twink haircut. And then he sack tapped him. And he walked away. I said, Columbus, Ohio is just fucking gay Boston. That's that's pretty much it. Everybody's mean. I came back from the Midwest Queer Fest on Friday. And for the past 7 days, I've been getting the same meme. And it was that lady cop that fucked like 6 other dude cops. Did anyone else get that bullshit? And those are not familiar, which looks like most of you. There was a news story in Tennessee about 6 cops that got fired. One of them was a lady, 5 were dudes, and they all got fired because of a sex scandal. And my dad told me this, like, can you believe that this happened in Tennessee? I just can't believe they all weren't cousins. And they did a press release, this precinct, like, we need the community to heal. We need to rebuild the public trust. After we found out that sex acts were happening in the jacuzzi. Wait, y'all have a jacuzzi? How can you have a hot tub at your precinct and expect people not to fuck? Like, here, Garfield, don't have this lasagna, but I love lasagna. People are gonna fuck. Let the cops fuck, man. It's a hard job. Like, we piss and shit. We pissed and shit on the clock. Why can't we number 3, right? Let the cops fuck. It's a hard job. Because no cop is going to be beating minorities if they're beating off each other. See, let the cops fuck. And then the husband of the woman was standing up there and he was saying, I stand behind my wife. Yeah, so did 5 other dudes. You should shut the fuck up. But all the internet memes and everybody's speculating that the one woman was just like getting a train run on her, as they say in the streets. They were saying that all of them were fucking her. I don't think so. Because I saw the picture of the dudes that were fired. Now, 4 of these dudes, their headshot was like this. But the 5th guy, his headshot was like this. He's fucking gay. He's a pass-around party bottom if I've ever seen one. Like, how can you say that? Dude, he's the only one out of the precinct that has frosted tips. Do you think that he had sex with a woman? I think she fucked him. What was this pie that was over here, this brown pie? It was chocolate pie? Okay, because I asked the person that was serving the food, like, what is that brown pie? He's like, well, I don't fucking know. How can we not know we all ate that? That could have been dropped off by Bill Cosby, the pudding pie. You're going to go to sleep, Theo! Like, my name's not Theo. I was just hoping that pie wasn't from The Help. Okay, the last 2 guys talked about cum, but I can't do a fucking poop joke. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, like Terron, I also come from Cape Cod, and we have. Fuck you. Wait, are you from there, sir? What part? Huh? You're from Sandwich? Gross. Sandwich full of parking tickets and racism. There's no parking tickets there. I would have said that about any town, they said. I just left a trap because I'm a piece of shit. Well, welcome, man. I'm from Barnstable, so we're neighbors, I guess. But you can attest to this. We have huge shark attacks. Huge shark attacks. Huge shark attacks. Right before the pandemic, we had what was called a leg-eating shark, because on one tourist, it bit their legs, arms, and buttocks. I understand why they call it that. Because leg-eating shark sounds frightening. But ass-eating shark... That's just a friendly shark. We're going to put ass-eating shark as a warning. I think that's a tourist attraction. If you're a lifeguard and you yell at me there's an ass-eating shark, I'm going to give it a minute. Hang on, buddy. I'm playing this by rear. I cleaned my ass for this. Because where Terron and I are from, Cape Cod, our biggest bank is called Siemens Bank. Siemens Bank. But it goes with our catchphrase. Siemens Bank, come. Make a deposit. Who does your marketing? And right before the pandemic, it closed down because of the pandemic, but our biggest car dealership was called Dickbeard Chevy. And no one had a problem with setting up that name. I work next door. People ask, where's Dick Beard Chevy? Oh, it's right next to Ass Mustache Cadillac. They should have got the same marketing guy as Siemens Bank. Dick Beard Chevy, to get you a great deal, we don't beat around the bush. And our number one attorney on Cape Cod, our number one attorney is a guy by the name of Stephen A. Mycock. And he hands out T-shirts to give out. He hands out T-shirts with his catchphrase that says, "My cock will get you off." I call that my P-Town shirt, and cool. I feel like this is a Zoom call and half you were on mute. But this is a good-looking crowd, man. This is a good-looking crowd. I love how all the tables in the back are circular and all these ones are set up like it's fucking Shark Tank. This VIP, are you all from the same company? Huh? What? Different companies? Okay. I assume that he was the leader. Oh, okay. I assumed it was him because he was dressed like a disgraced gymnastics coach. I taught Simone Biles everything she knows. Yeah, but you're still going to jail. He's the boss, so you're. But it says boss on your fucking shirt. Do you steal out of your laundry? You can beat him up. We'll all turn around. I'll make it. So you're the boss. What are you the boss of, my friend? North Star Electric. Okay. North Star Electric. So you're the reason why my power was out. Great. You motherfucker. No, that was N-Star. N-Star that we're thinking of. No, North Star. You're the good guys. Oh no, we like that. You're a beautiful couple, by the way. You're beautiful. They are. Aren't they a beautiful couple? You're beautiful. I'd watch you two fuck. You two are cute. You two are cute. I'll sign up for your OnlyFans tonight. I will. Because I'm a gentleman. Seriously, what was that fucking brownie pie? Because I'm starting to feel sleepy right now. Come here, Theo! Like, Rudy! My name's not Rudy. Stop. It's nice to live on Cape Cod. Because Cape Cod, we have the best lobster. Imported from Maine. You should try it sometime. One of my first shows in Vermont. I absolutely love doing comedy in Vermont too. The first day, Terron and I did a show in Hyannis, and it was a fundraiser, and they had a raffle to raise money for gun safety awareness. Then the very next day, we were in Burlington, Vermont, and they had a raffle for a gun. Like, holy shit, I can vibe with y'all. Do you want to enter to win? If I did, where would I even get ammo? Son, they don't have a Dollar Tree where you're from? Holy shit. 3 bullets for $125? Awesome. I love this crowd, man. I love this crowd. But you have to watch out for scammers, man. I had to delete my Facebook recently. I had to start a new Facebook because of the scammers. Has anybody been scammed? Anybody get those messages? You ever get something? Yeah, you have? You ever get something from Prince Nahahu? Just send me a routing number. Brah, brah. Boy! I'm like, okay, sorry, Prince Nufatu. I can't send you my routing number. But you got those ones, and you got the sexploitations, the people that hack into your shit, people that hack into your laptop. I had one message. As they hacked me. And they said, "You're in big trouble. We hacked into your iPhone, and we have a video of you masturbating." Well, what'd you think? Send me $5,000 right now, or I'm going to send this video of you touching yourself to every single member of your family. Listen, at one point, every single member of my family has walked in on me. I'll give you $50 if you do send it. You'll get creeps like those, and you'll get the wrong number trick where they'll call and they'll pretend that they're looking for sex. Say, "Mario, I had such a good time last night." "Wait, is this Mario?" "Yep, it's a me." "Well, how are you, Mario?" Super. "Well, how big are you, Mario?" "I'm about average, but if you give me a mushroom, I can in size." "Well, Mario, I'm really wet right now. Can you do something about that, Mario?" "Well, I am a plumber." One clap, killing it. All right. Love doing shows in Vermont. Love doing shows in Maine. We did this show in Brownfield, Maine, and the mayor was there, and he's bragging about the education. He said, "Can you believe that the new preschool center used to be the old Jiffy Lube?" I wouldn't brag about that. What if an inspector comes in? Like, "Where are the kids?" "Right below us." Just all covered in oil. Like, "Braden, you're failing at shapes and your air filter's dirty. Buckle the fuck up." I'm like, all right. I wouldn't brag about that. Now, mainly I judge a town by how good its Ocean State job lot is. If your first 4 rows are missing, then it's a shit town. How's your Ocean State job lot here? It's not missing any rows? Okay, cool. So it's not like it's run by Ja Rule. Great. It's run like another fire festival? Nice. Because sometimes before shows, I like to kill time at job lot. And I didn't see this person, but they were yelling, like, "Where are your flagpoles?" We don't have any flagpoles. You're fucking useless! Have you ever not seen someone but already know what they look like? I don't know what flag he's going to put up, but I know it's going to piss off his neighbors. And then he's yelling at another employee. I'm still hearing him. He's like, "I drove all the way from Vermont, and I'm a hip-hop artist." Okay, relax, Trading Post Malone. You're going to be fine. So I do comedy, and then during the day, during the summer, I officiate weddings. Yeah, I officiate weddings, so ad. This is free advertising from me. I customize every single wedding speech, but there's one line that I put in every single wedding that I'll share with you tonight. Just because you're mad doesn't mean you're right. Just because you're mad doesn't mean you're right. And whenever you want to start an argument, just think to yourself, is it worth it? Let me work it. Let's put this thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I'll translate that joke for the dyslexic. She ain't written it in a van yet. A lot of us have problems. And if you have a big one, let me search it. Another comedian told me, you should try to connect that joke to R. Kelly. I agree. My mind is telling me no. But my body is telling me yes. That's when I used the bathroom downstairs. I said, this guy must have been a fan of R. Kelly because there's piss all over the fucking seat. Like, Jesus. I'm having fun. I'm too fucking high for this shit. Thank you, Dana. I love how you played Fleetwood Mac followed by 90s hip hop. That's my favorite shit. And the landslide brings you down. Now let me clear my throat. Because when I think Stevie Nicks, I think, Give it up for Dana, everyone. He's kicking ass. All right, that's enough. Now, like I mentioned, I am a queer man. Same reaction my family gave me, nothing. So I'm queer. Anyone else not getting inheritance? Of course, I got more vibes from you than Gay Captain Hook over there. Fuck, you are handsome. You look like a cleaned up version of me, but white. I'm gonna take a picture of you later. You're gonna be my Grindr profile picture. How tall are you, friend? 6 feet? Holy shit, that's as tall as I say I am on Grindr. Perfect. And then I have some people who say, well, how do you sleep at night? Face down, ass up. That's the way I like to fuck. How do you... First person I came out to was my mom, out of my family. And she was really surprised because she said, AJ, I already know how many sparkly jean jackets you own. I knew since you were 5 because you used to spell the word yes with 2 A's. Yes, you got it. And AJ, you have 4 sisters, and you're the only sibling that has pink pants. Listen, Mom, we're from Cape Cod, Massachusetts. Those pants aren't pink. Yes, you're right, sir, but I said it like, there's salmon. I'm like... So this year I had to come out to my grandmother because we were flying her out to a wedding, and my cousin Callista, she's marrying a woman, so we didn't want to surprise her the day of the wedding. I don't want my grandma to die in fucking Fargo, sir. So I had to have the talk. I said, hey, Grandma, cousin Callista, she's marrying a woman. A lot of us in the family are queer. Me specifically, I'm a bisexual man. And she was super cool with it. And she was super supportive. Because she didn't know what the fuck that was. Like, oh, bisexual, that's so cool. You can just barge into any bathroom you want. It's not Disney Fast Pass, Grandma. Oh, bisexual, that means you can change into anything, right, Grandma? That's a fucking transformer. Hi, my name's AJ Hapenny. My pronouns are he, they, Decepticon. Cheers. Now, one of the last people I came out to was my dad, my Protestant father. He said, well, H.A., just like God loves his children unconditionally, I love my children unconditionally. Whether you're a butt pirate or not, Dad, that's not the proper term. Fine, anal American, whatever. But realistically, guys, it doesn't matter what you love. It doesn't matter who you love. It's as long as it's consensual and legal and... Holy shit, look at this. Are all those Bud Lights from you, sir? Holy shit. Your table looks like a fucking ring toss game. Holy shit. It's your birthday, but it looks like his. Oh. I was originally gonna fuck you, but I'm gonna fuck that guy, right? X gon' give it to you. I'm like, what? It doesn't matter who you love. I just want to let everybody know that we are all just future canceled people. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be canceled. You are. You definitely are. With the fucking. We're all gonna be canceled. And I know how it's going to happen. I know how it's going to happen to me. I'm going to be shopping one day. They're like, sir, are those socks with sandals? You're appropriating ninjas. Holy shit. I just came to get a used car. You said the U word? They are rescue cars. Oh, fuck. And this rescue BMW is looking for its forever home. That's a Toyota. It identifies as a BMW. Oh, fuck. Oh. He starts building a statue of me just to take down. There's going to be no statues of any of us. And I'm sure all of you are amazing, but 50 years from now, we're all going to be pieces of shit. That's how it happens. But I'm going to end on this. I got to... 2 months ago, I got to for one of my favorite comedians, Sarah Silverman. It's not as cool as it sounds. Now, I got to open the show for her, but the founder of that comedy festival sent me next door to fill a space in another show. He said, AJ, you got to fill this spot. Nobody wants to follow this comedian that's opening the show. Why doesn't anybody want to follow this comedian? Well, because he found out today that his wife is cheating on him with a carny. And he wants to try a new set. Something experimental. I'm like, fine, I'll follow him. So this guy is on stage. He's not getting a lot of laughs, so kind of like right now. And he's on stage and he's saying, my wife's a whore, she cheated on me with a carny, snap it to a Slim Jim. Is this WWE? What the And he ends by saying, even though my wife cheated on me with a carny, you guys made me feel like she didn't. So thank you so much. And he gets a standing ovation. I get handed the microphone. I literally said this word for word. Guys, give it up for Scott. I feel bad about fucking his wife. And this is 100% true. Every comedian after me also said they fucked Scott's wife. I've been AJ Hapenny. Y'all have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Don't stop! Keep it going for AJ Hapenny! Oh, man. I told you, motherfuckers, you were in for it. Jesus Christ, you didn't believe me. But by the end of the show, we're going to need to cover all these tables in plastic like it was a fucking episode of Dexter or something. Yeah, nobody's laughing because they're like, that shit's gory as fuck. It's not going to be one of those kind of shows. Doc? Most of you missed my optometrist joke. That's not a bad deal. But we got a couple minutes left here in the show, and I wanted to talk to... Fuck, Steve's not here. That ruins that one up. Next table. How you guys doing? Where are you guys from? New Hampshire? That's unfortunate. How'd you get here? How did you guys hear about the show? Carrier pigeon? Where are you guys from? Old Glory Guns and Ammo? Next table. Won't be doing that one. How you folks doing? All right. Well, fuck. What in the fucking redneck Olympics is going on at this fucking table? Holy shit. 13 Budweisers. Somebody is getting pregnant. Not sure how. Probably an exchange of underwear, I'm guessing. There was a lot of fucking ahs in the audience, like, been there, bud. Good luck. Until you get caught in her underwear, and then you're like, AJ, help me out. This has been a fantastic evening. We are going to be cutting the raffles off shortly. So if you guys want to pump some more tickets into the North Star Electric, you sponsored this table. Did you also wire this fucking microphone? Steve? I'm fucked because he works on my house, so. Yeah, if only my wife's like, well, can you make his voice stop working too? Yeah, nobody's laughing because, yeah, it's one of those situations where I'm going to come in here one day with a black eye right next to my brown eye. My wife's just going to have a smile on her face with a bloody knuckle. You work for her, don't laugh. We got another sponsor over here, Ritual Salon and Spa. How you guys doing? Seriously, every single sponsor for this event, I want everybody in here to realize this. There isn't one that we're going to announce or one that is up on that display in the back there that is from Chicago or New York or Los Angeles. Every single person that put money towards this event to help raise money for the Minus 22 Foundation is local. Every single one of them is a small business. Seriously, give them a big round of applause because they deserve it. Totals are early, I'm not sure, but it looks like we're probably going to raise close to $13,000 or $14,000. Thanks to every one of you guys in this place. Fuck yeah, DJ! So, get your money into those baskets. I can see AJ looking for that bottle of whiskey over there. But it's been a fantastic night. Also, we had a chef lined up for this event. The chef broke his shoulder somehow. Whoa. Oh, AJ's trying to fuck that dude. You could start with that tower of Bud Light, buddy. Watch my trick. Sending you a Bud Light. Like one of those t-shirt launchers. But way more disgusting. Oh, man, where was I? Anal. That's right. Okay. Yeah. You all sound like AJ's ass whenever he cracks a joke, like a crowd applauding. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Not as nice as your ass-eating shark. I was there with you. Yeah. It was a good time. What? Hey, listen, that was like a shark from Fitchburg. It had absolutely no teeth, dude. It was fucking perfect. It wasn't even called Jaws, it was called Nas. So seriously, one more thing. There's a lot of people in this room tonight that have yellow ribbons on their shirts. If you have a yellow ribbon, can you please stand up a second? Please, please. Every single one of these people that is wearing a yellow ribbon is a veteran of the United States military. There we go, thank you. Honestly, I wasn't brave enough. I was not brave enough or disciplined enough to join the fucking military. You don't want me operating hand grenades. Trust me. All right? So every single person that just stood up, say thank you, buy them a drink, and show your appreciation for the sacrifice that they were willing to give for this fucking country. So thank you very fucking much, every one of you guys. I almost ripped my skinny jeans. So without further ado, tonight, all the way from the cold coast of fucking Connecticut, you've seen this motherfucker destroying TikTok with all of his videos through the pandemic. He's got specials all over Dry Bar Comedy. Check him out on YouTube. And he is a veteran of the United States fucking Marine Corps. Give it up for Rodney Norman!
Hey. Forgive me, I'm a little shook up, a little disheveled. It's kind of a harrowing experience just getting here tonight, because we was almost in a car accident. And it would have been a pretty serious car accident too, but fortunately, at the last second, I managed to change my mind. So so there's this woman that I'm married to. Thank you for that. We're very excited because we just celebrated 23 years of incredible marriage to each other. Thank you. We're excited. It was a very exciting time. It was our 30th wedding anniversary. Give her credit for the good ones. Love my life, though. Love my life, everything. And like I said, she's the only woman I've ever been with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm the only man she's ever been with. It's actually amazing that we even found each other. Because, you know, she was looking for a man that kept himself clean and pure. Technically. Well, I'll spare you the details, but let me just say this. I never scored any home runs, but I did get thrown out on second many times. All right. So she's looking for a man. And then I was looking for a woman. That had nothing to compare me to. Let me just say that I paid attention back in junior high gym class in the locker room. So I pretty much figured out pretty early on in life where I ranked. And thought, you know, waiting for marriage is probably my best option. Well, it's a surprise for both of us. But she's loved my life. She's loved my life. And you know, 30 years. You know, we're still. You got to keep the magic going. You got to keep the magic alive, and we do. We keep the magic going. In fact, it's not uncommon for me to wake her up and make mad, passionate love to her in the wee hours of the night, several times a week, for one reason and one reason only. to get her to stop snoring. Sometimes sex is a weapon. It's good. It's good. But no, things are good. But yeah, I did serve in the Marine Corps. Thank you. We got any fellow Marines in here tonight? All right. I mean, we only need 2 of us to take the whole room. Where's the Army? Where's the Army guys? Where's the Army? We love the Army. Marine Corps, we love the Army guys, because, we can't take everybody. So it's good. That's good. And then Navy. I like the Navy. Where's the Navy guys? Navy guys? Okay. That's the right amount of enthusiasm. No, we always tease each other in the branches. We're always teasing each other. And we used to always call the Navy guys, we'd call them squids. Call them squids. And they would get mad at us and say, hey, we're on squids. Because they preferred to be called seamen. I'm like, I don't know if you're aware of this. We're trying to help, Ashley. Then, what was that other? Oh, the Air Force. Where's the Air Force? The rest of them are too tired. It's like, oh. I had the PT once. And I just can't do it. No, I'll be honest with you. I think the smartest people in all of the military are enlisted Air Force, because they never see any action. The closest they come to war is, hey, go! Hey, if Steve doesn't come back, we get a 4-day weekend. Sure. All right, for those of you guys who went to enlisted boot camp, just for my own curiosity, when you joined, did they give you a list of stuff to bring with you to boot camp, and when you got there, they took it and you never saw the stuff again? Wasn't it just me? It's like, why do I need a Walkman? But no, I didn't know anything about the military at all. I didn't know anything. The only thing I knew about the military was what I got from watching MASH. So let's just say I was not adequately prepared for the experience. I mean, here's my deal. They flew me San Diego, California. Flew there, got there like 10 in the morning, and I'm standing around waiting for Hawkeye and Radar to show up and take me to lunch. But you're standing there, nobody's there. It's just a bunch of other dudes. I'll just say, what do we do? After a while, I saw this phone on the wall, this red phone. It said USMC courtesy phone. Now, I'm here to let you know that courtesy is apparently a very subjective word. Because I decided to be a go-getter. Picked up that phone. And I was greeted with, "Who the hell are you and why did you pick up my phone, you worthless piece of shit?" How did he know? I'm here for the United States Marine Corps. Booker, I don't give a rat's ass what you're here for. Sit down, somebody will pick you up in 5 minutes. I mean, I had to pee, but I wasn't sure it was allowed, so I had to hold it. Sitting there all day. I mean, every couple of hours, another group of dudes would show up, and they're like, "Hey, man, I'm here for the Marine Corps boot camp. What am I supposed to do?" I was like, "Oh, well, just pick up that phone." And be assertive. They really like that. But they don't come get you right away, though. Here's the deal. You sit there, and you're all like, They don't come get you till like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's just one dude. One dude comes walking in. There's like 1,000 of us wandering around the airport. One dude dressed like Smokey the Bear. He comes wandering in. He starts yelling and screaming things. We had no idea what he was saying, but we assumed it meant follow me. And you go outside, and there's more of these guys, and they're yelling and screaming at you. In fact, they are saying things to you at this point in time, which, according to my mother, are never appropriate. And they start going down the rules. One of the first things they tell you is that you are now property of the United States Marine Corps. Then you are informed that under no circumstances are you to ever touch anything that is property of the United States Marine Corps. Now, as you're dealing with that philosophical conundrum, they then tell you to get on a bus that is clearly marked property of the United States Marine Corps. So I'm trying to wrap my head around all this, thinking to myself, maybe what the Marine Corps is trying to teach me is that you're not really ever touching something unless you have a covalent bond. But I might have been overthinking it. Okay, so we go and get on the bus, and I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be fun, it's a little bus ride, go get a little tour of San Diego, take in all the sights and the sounds, get to know somebody from across the country. It's going to be a delightful experience. No. Because we're instructed to sit down and then put our head down between our knees like this. You're bent over, you're like this, and you're going, what the hell is this all about? Because I don't know if you realize something. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. You've been in an airport, eating airport food all day long. You're in a nervous situation. You fart, you just got to deal with it. And we had to deal with it. Pure, unfiltered fart right up the nostrils. You're hitting the bumps, and the bus ride is like 2 hours long. 2 hours we're riding around on a bus. Do you know where the Marine Corps depot is compared to the airport? They share an address. They're the same freaking place. There's where all the planes land. There's the tarmac. There's a fence. There it is. It's part of the torment. Every single day you're sitting there going, why the hell did I do this? And then all of a sudden, there's another group of people going away. But see, the thing is, boot camp, if you've ever been to boot camp, is what it's designed to do is it teaches you important lessons. But you don't always know what the important lesson is at first. You think they're just screwing with you, but they're teaching you very valuable lessons, right? And then later on in your training, it's revealed why that thing was important. It's like, oh, okay. I get it now. And this was the whole farting experience. I realized it was part of our advanced training. Okay, because here's what happens. You start off, and for the first few weeks of boot camp, it is their sworn duty is to inform you that you are the stupidest person that has ever graced the Marine Corps Depot. In fact, they're all in awe of how big of an idiot you are. They're like, hey, we thought there was a minimal intelligence standard, and somehow you slipped in. Because you're the dumbest, stupidest, most retarded individual they've ever experienced. They are constantly reminding you that you're an idiot, that you make horrible decisions. This is just one of many that you've made and will continue to make. And it's their sworn duty is to get you to drop out of the Marine Corps because you're going to get somebody killed because you're such an idiot. They wanted to send you home, but your parents don't want you back because they were glad to get rid of your stupid ass as well. You can't do anything properly. You're falling all over yourself. You smell bad. You sound terrible. You're a complete idiot. You're overweight. They do this for 8 weeks. And then they take you to a rifle range, hand you a loaded weapon, just to see what happens. But it's during this experience, it's during this time that you are introduced to the MRE. Or as we used to call them, meals refused by Ethiopians. Now, I don't know if you've experienced an MRE. The first time you eat an MRE, you think, yes, this is the most incredible thing ever. I am a warrior. Woo-hoo! The second time you have an MRE, you're like, it's not that bad. The peanut butter's pretty good. The third time you have an MRE, you're like, I'm ready to kill people. Now here's the deal. You're introduced. So we'd get hot chow in the morning, and then for lunch we got the MRE. We got the MRE, and we'd all sit on these metal benches, right? And I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, if you've experienced anything like this, but I assure you have not. My friends, I know you've farted before, but you have never experienced a fart until you have experienced a fart after eating MREs for 3 days. And then sitting on a cold metal bench. It is a life-changing experience. Some people go and get ayahuasca, DMTs that they can see through the third eye into the fifth dimension. It pales in comparison to the glory that is a cold metal bench MRE-induced fart. This is quite possibly one of the glorious experiences of your entire life because it is the perfect pitch. It comes out with the perfect amount of force. You feel it in every part of your body going out. As it hits the metal, it starts to reverberate. It's like resonating at like 538 hertz. And so it's like this body healing massage. It's coming out of you, and then it hits the perfect tone as it hits it's the most glorious thing you will ever experience in your entire life. And then when you got 90 other guys from all over the country doing the thing, it is a cacophony, it is a symphony of glory, my friend. And while all this is going on, you are laughing like it's the most incredible thing you've ever heard. It's the funniest thing you've ever experienced. You are laughing hard. You are crying. You are healing. It is just the most magnificent moment in your entire life. And we were having a glorious time. And, of course, one of the drill instructors realized that this was horrible. Because it is our sworn duty to put all joy out of our lives. And so out of nowhere, out of nowhere, to our complete surprise, all of a sudden we hear, "Do you have any idea what you have done? Do you have any idea the travesty that you have brought upon each and every one of us? Because of you and your cheeseburger-eating American farts, they're going to drift downwind into enemy territory. And they're going to be able to trilateralize exactly our exact position and return with hellfire upon our heads, and we're all going to die. So you better suck that back in." So for the rest of boot camp, anytime somebody farted, the rest of us had to bend over and go. And that's how I was introduced to breath work. Have you done breath work? As a guy, I get, my esteemed position in life, I just get random strangers send me strange messages and invite me to strange places. And I go. People are like, "Aren't you afraid somebody's going to kill you?" Yeah. I had a good run. A great story. But I didn't know anything because this guy, he's a former military guy. He was in Iraq. He came back, he's paralyzed. Couldn't move waist down. They said, "He'll never walk again." And he was like, like a true Marine. He's like, "Screw that." And so he started getting into breath work. Now, for 2 years, he healed himself, and he's walking now, and so he's doing these breath work stuff. It's pretty cool. I don't know if anybody called me. He's just telling me all about it. And he's telling me all about it. Off for praise and for breathing. I'm just sitting there going, "Okay, weirdo, whatever." But anyway, so I was in Vegas, and he was like, "Hey, we're having a get together. While you're in town, why don't you come over?" I told people you were here in town. "Why don't you come over?" I was like, "All right." So he said, "Yeah, it's going to be Saturday at 2 in the afternoon. Why don't you come over? We're going to have a blah, 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 get together." So I'm thinking in my mind, okay, we're going to go have a little barbecue or something, right? So I went and got me bought some potato salad, and then I got one of those Rubbermaid things to put it in so it looked like I made it. All right, so I got my potato salad and went to the address that he gave me. Gave me the address, so I go to the address. And I know what to expect. He kind of just, I get there at the address, and there's a bunch of cars around, and I hear this music. You know that kind of music, like no matter how loud you play it, it doesn't sound like it's loud? You know what I'm talking about? That. Like some 12-year-old got a garage band on his computer and just started screwing around with it and goes, "Look, Mom, I'm a musician." Okay. All right, so I get there, and of course, as soon as I get there, though, I started getting a contact high in the front lawn. It's outdoors. There's a breeze. There's still they're hotboxing the whole neighborhood is what they were doing. I mean, it was going on. I was like, okay, all right, no problem, okay. Just trying to stay low or whatever. And so I go on and meeting all these guys, before military fellows, and a bunch of. Well, let's just say there was a lot of women there that looked like they were about to make a lot of bad life choices. This one gal, she was telling everybody the first thing she ever touched is she's Russian. She doesn't have a Russian accent or anything, but she was born in Russia, and then she was adopted by Americans when she was 4 months old. I'm like, I hate to burst your bubble, Stacy, but it sounds like you're just from Secaucus. I don't. But she was proud of being from Russia, and she had weird shit. She was really skinny. She was one of those those guys that are really, really skinny, and she'll wear spandex and still make it look like it's baggy. You know what I mean? And she's crazy. So she's a Russian girl there. And then there was this, just this other guy who's going to help out. And I'm going, help out for what? What are we doing? I just thought we were having barbecue, right? No, we're doing breathwork session. I'm looking around. They got yoga mats laying all over the place. I'm going, oh no. Have you ever done yoga? Okay, see, people get into karate so you can learn how to kick someone's ass. You get into yoga so you can learn how to kick your own. And they got mats laying around, and they go, hey, we're so excited you're here, so we got your own special mat, and we're going to put you right out here in front. And I'm like, I see what I did. And so they were like, well, if you want to go somewhere comfortable, you can move your mat. I'm like, okay. So I moved it to the back. I don't want attention. Because I'm not dressed for everybody else is in yoga stuff, and this is what I was wearing. All right, this is good. But then I'm thinking, okay, yoga. I did yoga one time. It lasted like a half hour. So okay, half hour. I can commit. Okay, half hour, and then it's getting late. I gotta go. But so we start. So we do breath work. So okay, though there's this other guy. He's providing. The throat music. Are you familiar with the throat music guy? There are people that go, no. It's like they play the didgeridoo with their own voice. And then every once in a while he's just giving you an inspirational message like, you can believe in yourself. You are a true warrior, a warrior of choice. All right, so then they're like, okay, let's go get started. So I'll sit down. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, and then the first thing he starts is this, okay, when you start to feel pain, just push through the pain. I'm going, I thought we were just breathing. How do you make breathing painful? What's going on here? Then they got sage. They're burning sage. There's sage going. I'm going, what's in the sage? But here's what you do. You go breathe. You breathe. You do a little breathe. Everybody's doing it. Okay, do this with me. Go. Okay, so you, and then you go. So it's like a put. You breathe, and then you push. Breathe. Yeah. All right, so you start doing that. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, a half hour of this, I'm good, right? And then you got, buddy, push it out. You got to push it out. You got to push it out. You got to push all the carbon dioxide out of your body at the same time. And then when you do that, your body starts releasing endorphins. And I'm like, okay, whatever you say, right? So we're doing that, and then the didgeridoos are. But you can close your eyes. And now we're breathing. He's angry breathing. Everybody, all that anger you have in your life, breathe it out. There's snot's coming all over the place. And I'm like, okay, I hope everybody else has got their eyes closed because this is not good. I got snot all over my beard. And I'm just like, this is not okay. This is not good. And then we're breathing. And then we do that for a while, and then we lay down. We lay down, and I think, okay, this must be that we're closing in on the end, right? So we lay down, and then I start getting nervous because I'm a little tired. And I snore. I'm going, so I'm scared. I'm going to pass out, and I'm going to start snoring, and it's going to start freaking everybody out. They're all going to start having weird trips or something going on because you start breathing really hard like that, you start like DMT starts getting released, and so then you start hallucinating. So I start seeing elephants and alpacas and all that stuff. They're jumping around, and then but we're laying down, and it goes, okay, breathe. So we're breathing, breathing, and breathing, and we're breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, and please release all of your self-defeating fears. And then for no reason or whatever, the Russian girl's just going, hoo! Hoo! As we go on, it goes on. Finally, we're done. We're done. I'm thinking, okay, that wasn't too bad. Maybe 20 minutes, right? So we're done. It was 2 hours. I breathed for 2 hours. There's no joke there. I just wanted to share it with people. Crazy life. I do love people, though. I got to tell you that. I've been through a lot of weird experiences. I'll tell you about this. I went and visited some friends of mine in California. You guys familiar with California? It's the one way over on the other end. Looks like this. Not to be confused with New Jersey, it looks like that. It's California. Southern California. So they're like down here. Go visit some friends of mine. They're Tongan. They're Polynesian Tongan. And I mentioned that they're Polynesian Tongan because there's also an East African tribe that's also called Tongan, but I didn't want there to be any confusion. Okay, so I go there and get visit my friends, because every time they're known for years, right? So every time I have stuff going on in California, I just go stay with my friends. And so they know I was coming, and I got there earlier in the day than they were expecting, right? Usually I just show up, walk in, they forgot I was even coming. They're like, what are you doing here? I was like, I told you. And they're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? When I get there, the whole family comes out of the house all at the same time. I get out of their car, and they're all just standing there in the driveway looking at me, and I'm like, hey. They're like, oh, hey, Rodney, we did not expect you to arrive at such an early time. But we are so happy that you are here, because whenever you are here, you bring joy and happiness. But we as a family unit are going to celebrate with our local community at a festival on the street. Do you think that you would like to join us at the festival of the street? And I was all like, well, I had no other plans. So sure, I would like to join you at the aforementioned Festival of the Street. There you go with your clever one-liners and witticisms, because they're so funny. Well, do you want to ride with us, or do you want to take your car? Well, I've been driving all day. So I think I'd like to go with you guys. There you go with your clever witticisms. Okay, well, I just made a casserole, and it's in the back seat, so I'll have the boys put it in the way back, and then you can sit there. But you don't want to hold the casserole because it's really hot. Well, at least you kept the seat warm for me. Was that one supposed to be funny? I can never tell when you are being serious or having your clever witticisms. End scene. Hey. Okay, so we do the street festival, right? And we get there, and there's more of their friends there, more of their Tongans are there. I knew a few of them, right? So I knew Malvius, and so it was pretty cool reconnecting with those people. And then there were some Samoans. There's Samoans. They're also Polynesian, but they do not have an East African equivalent. They got the whole name, it's just theirs. Well, there was a copyright dispute with the Girl Scouts, but I think they got worked out. So they're the only Samoan, right? And then, but anyway, so I'm there, I'm meeting people, and we're just kind of hanging out and looking around, and still realize there's people here from all over the world, man. This is pretty cool, right? And we're all just kind of enjoying each other, the food, and enjoying the music, you know, everybody's dancing. We have a good time. You know, I'm taking it all in. I'm looking around going, man, there are people from all over the world here right now. This is pretty cool, man. If I started thinking, I was like looking around and going, man, there are people from Japan, there are people from China, people from Fiji, people from India, Africa, South America, all over South America. Peru, Brazil, Uruguay, Paraguay, Colombia, Puerto Ricans. There's Puerto Ricans there. Oh, and there were Mexicans there. There were a lot of okay, it was mostly Mexicans. All right, but my point is nobody cared. Nobody cared what anybody's religion was. Nobody cared what anybody's nationality was. Didn't care about the color of your skin. Nobody cared about anything. Nobody was trying to get anyone to join their essential oils downline. We were all just having fun. We were all just having glorious moments, just having fun and just enjoying each other's company. I was sitting there going, you know what? This is what America is all about. Yes, absolutely. People from all over the world coming together as one and just and partaking in the beautiful land, the freedoms, and all that we have to offer in this world. All these beautiful things. And as I'm sitting there thinking, you know what? This is what it's all about. Because we're not here to celebrate how we are different. We're here celebrating how we're the same. Because we're all one race. We're all the human race, my friends. We are you. We're all the same. It was a beautiful moment as I've taken all this in. I realized at this very moment, though, that I was the only white guy there. I think you know where I'm going with this. A sudden, humbling realization that, well, I guess I'm in charge. What's really cool about this very moment in time is that there are two groups of people who are offended by that joke. The first group are white supremacists who didn't know that they were white supremacists. And the second group are stupid people who didn't realize the joke was making fun of white supremacists. So what I'm saying is if you didn't think that joke was funny, you're the problem. I know you all been sitting here thinking, hey, this has quite possibly been one of the most extraordinary evenings of my entire life. I wish that there was a way that I could possibly purchase something for a nominal fee to allow me to relive this incredible moment in time and perhaps share some joy and happiness with my fellow Homo sapiens. Well, if I got good news for you. Available for purchase this evening. Imagine showing up to your next company party, church celebration, or perhaps community festival. And share this wonderful message with the rest of the world. The coolest thing about wearing this shirt is people who come up to you and go, hey, what's that all about? And then you go, Are you familiar with the state of California? So, well, I'll be over there if you want to get pictures. It's cool if you want to buy some stuff. And please don't feel obligated. Come over and say hi. Don't feel obligated to buy anything. You can just give me cash. There you go, sir. I wish I could stay up here all night, but I have my pride. So before I go, I'll just share this with you. Recently, I had to go on a long trip, and I was kissing my wife goodbye, and she looked at me and she says, "You know, Rodney, you are the sunshine of my life." And I said, "That's beautiful, dear. Thank you." And she said, "Yeah, prolonged exposure causes burning and irritation." So not to be outdone, I looked at her and said, well, you know what? Often when we're in the throes of passion, I'll pretend that you're someone else. She looked at me and said, often when we're in the throes of passion, I wish I was someone else. You guys have been delightful. Thank you for being here.
Rodney fucking Norman, folks! I told you you didn't know what you're in for. We're going to bring them back one at a time here. Give it up for Terron Jackson. Get up here. Woo! I saw him running out the door. I was like, somebody stole his dick. Shit. Give it up one more time. Coming to the stage, AJ Hapenny. That's what's up. I'm never swimming with AJ, though. Fuck that. And do I even need to do this? Give it up and come to the stage one more time, Mr. Rodney Norman! You've been a fucking wonderful crowd. First annual Stand Up for 22 Comedy Fest show. Thank you very much.